Do I have your attention now? My name is Bob Bokikio, and I've had this YouTube channel for quite a while, and I've really wanted to start making some videos, and I never know where to start. I never know. I know what I want to talk about, but I have so much to say that sometimes it makes it difficult. And am I going to do it right? So I figured this would be a good place to start because I'm comfortable behind a keyboard, and this also symbolizes something that I think is really important. This is an old grand piano. It's about 100 years old. You can hear it's a little out of tune, but you know what? It still has a great message. And I might be a little out of tune, but I've got a great message for you. And so what I want to do is I want to try to tell you a little bit about my story and our story. It's about my wife and I. We've been married for 45 years, and we grew up in the 60s. You know, it was a great time. We thought it was going to be the greatest generation. We had so much that we saw that we wanted to do, we wanted to accomplish. Some of us have gone on to do some great things, but I think a lot of us are really lost or lost our way ourselves along the way. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. And, you know, why do I want to do this? Because I think we have a lot at stake. I know I do. I have 5 grandchildren. I have 2 grown children. And I see an awful lot that's wrong in this world today. And if we don't start addressing these things, we're in for some really serious trouble. I've made my life observing things. You know, for my regular job, I install window treatments. And our business is creative installations. Why? Because some are more creative than others. And we've learned throughout the years to take what we've had to work with and make the best out of it. And we've done the same with our lives as well. And throughout that time, Linda used to be an RN. We've done a lot of our work in nursing homes. So we've seen the result of what our lifestyle and what the narrative that we've been fed throughout all the years, the effect that it's having on us, it's having on our society, and it's having on our elderly. And as we were getting older and watching our kids and our grandchildren grow up, and looking at the youth of today, God, look around, you know, what's going on? We see a record number of illness among children. We see a record number of kids dealing with things that they should never have to deal with. Childhood cancers, autoimmune diseases, neurological problems and deficits, and teen and childhood suicides. I mean, this is insane. And, you know, we look at the mass shootings, and we all keep pointing at the Band-Aids. We need gun control, we need this control, we need better mental health. We need to start looking inside of ourselves and start asking ourselves, what's really going on? What's going wrong? And what can we do as individuals to start making some changes? And I think that's where a lot of our current problems lie, is we've been looking to outside sources. You know, we see a lot of things going on with hate and derision, and a lot of angst amongst different groups of people. We see things where organized religion has actually drawn us further apart from each other and from what all the true goals of these religions were in the beginning, which were ways for us to create community and be better people. Are we better people? Do we have community today? I don't think so. I was on a walking trail the other day, and I can't tell you how many people I see walking around with their headphones on, clicking away on their cell phones, not enjoying the beauty of nature around them. There's something wrong with that. And I think one of the things that we're finding is that we are so disconnected from reality, from our true selves, from one another, that's leading to a lot of the problems that we're seeing today. I'm going to leave it at that for right now. There's going to be a lot more to come because throughout all of this time, we've done things in our own lives. My wife is a cancer survivor. She's reversed 4th stage kidney failure. I survived brain surgery, was back to work in 6 weeks. Okay, the things that and why? Because we've taken responsibility as much as we can to make changes, to make our lives better, to make ourselves healthier, to be resilient, to be able to face the difficulties in life that life throws us, and finding what we can do to make a difference, to have a better outcome. And I think what I want to try to do over the course of these videos, and there'll be a lot more to come, is take things one step at a time. Go back to the beginning of how we got to the point where we are. We're both natural health advocates. Aside from our regular jobs during the day, my wife and I are both certified holistic health coaches. And we've taken those things that we've learned and we've applied it to everyday life, to every aspect of our lives. I'm sitting here at a piano. I was away from music for 41 years. Okay? I found my way back, and it's allowed me to start being brave enough to get in front of all of you today, to make this video, and to realize that I just can't sit back and be silent anymore. I mean, what kind of example do I set for my children and my grandchildren if the things that I've learned in our journey, if I don't share with other people? Because I don't care what walk of life that you're in, what income level that you're at. I see people from all different levels, and there isn't one family that's not touched by depression, by cancer, by autoimmune disease. While their life on the outside may seem perfect, they're all struggling, just like you and I are. And why? Because we've freely given away our power to outside sources, to government, to doctors, to institutions, without realizing how much power we have in ourselves if we look inside ourselves, look to find out who we really are as people, and to try to make things better. We have to stop looking at outside sources to make life better. If we don't start doing it now, I don't know how much longer that we're going to survive as a society and as a people headed in the direction that we're heading in right now. I mean, it just goes so deep and so far and wide that we really need to wake up. So this is our wake-up call, and hopefully you'll come along for the ride. I do have a Facebook page, The Natural Health Advocate. I encourage you to come and join us on this journey. I want your voices heard. I want you to be part of this conversation with me. We need to start working on all of this together. And look, you're going to hear things from me that will probably freak you out a little bit, and you'll probably think I'm a little crazy. Maybe I am, who knows? But unless we're adult enough to have open conversation about this and to be able to discuss things as grown people, as adults, and as part of a society that we're really all in this together, we have no chance really to survive, okay? So on that note, Papa Keys is out, and enjoy a little bit of Serenade to a Cuckoo, because we're all a little bit crazy in this life here, and life we're heading off the cliff like the lemmings if we don't do something about this. So enjoy, and I'll see you the next time. Till next time.